You're listening to Portland, Oregon's own Nameless Gamers PDX podcast.
Headshot.
We sit around and talk about games while drinking the finest microbrews in the Pacific Northwest. Search for us on Facebook or reach us on Twitter at iLeggedOut. Send us an email to namelessgamerspdx@gmail.com or head over to our website, namelessgamerspdx.com. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to subscribe.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us once again here at the Nameless Gamers PDX podcast.
Yo.
Welcome. Happy post-holidays.
Yeah.
It's another cool, rainy Friday night here in the old garage, old studio.
Can we say old year?
Happy old year, I guess, yeah.
This old year.
Yeah.
When it comes out, it'll be like the first or second.
New Year's is coming.
First, yeah, it's coming up. I'm Scott. Once again, I'm joined here with Ben,
I'm Ben.
Randy, and Tony.
Hey.
Sorry. Everybody say hi.
Hello.
That's Ben. Hi, I'm Randy.
Hey, it's Tony.
And we're here again, once again, to do a show for you. Once again, if you got our last one, we're kind of mixing it up a little bit. We're not just strictly games. Kind of going to get into some
This seems to
other
want to
stuff.
evolve into something else.
Yeah,
sometimes,
see where we
okay.
want to go. Play with it a little bit more.
But we still have plenty of beers.
We still have plenty of beers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't take that away.
Yeah, no, you really
take that
can't.
away. So how was everybody's couple of weeks? How was your December, Ben?
Good. We did there was like a holiday. There was Christmas.
Yeah, we did the...
Did you guys do that? Did you guys do that thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
fun.
That was
We
good
had,
times.
Saw the fam. Caught up. Got gifts.
Nice.
Ate a lot of good food.
Swag.
Good times were had.
Nice. How about you, Randy?
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Same thing.
I
mean, we all know we were all here for a party. We had,
Yeah,
we
we
had
did
a
do
party.
that.
But
That's right. Yeah. I saw you guys.
yeah.
I think you were. Yeah, I thought you were there at your house. Yeah, that's weird. No, we did the same thing. We had presents and went over to the mom and dads and kids and Christmas and
Energy.
that stuff. So yeah, that was good times had by all.
Nice.
At least by us, anyway.
At least by
Yeah.
you. How about you, Tony?
Pretty much the same thing,
Yeah.
Couple of family things, party here. I think this weekend, though, I will be going out to dinner with my sister. She's leaving for Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Yeah, she's moving out there.
Ooh.
Really?
She's got a new position there, so she's moving.
You know where in Minnesota?
Minneapolis.
Oh.
So
You told me about this.
that's
so
the
it
big
sounds
city.
like,
that is the big city there.
Sounds like she got it then.
She did, yeah.
That's good.
She got the position.
Cool.
She's doing that now, but
Where does
she's
she work?
working. She
Well,
works.
maybe we shouldn't say. I don't know how that goes.
Don't really want to say that.
that's fine.
Just
Gotcha.
because.
Is she an assassin?
Yes, that's why.
That's the
You're not
reason.
supposed to let everybody know, man.
Well,
I did.
Yeah, assassin's a generic term.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he's a ninja. Well, what kind of ninja? No one.
It's
No one said.
What kind of
ninja's lawn care maintenance.
Right on. Well, congratulations to Tony's sister.
Yeah.
Good luck in Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Get ready
Oh,
for the
yeah.
accent.
Yeah.
Oh, good gravy.
Don't you know?
It's kind of
Something
funny.
you knew was coming.
I wonder how far away Adrian is from Minneapolis, huh?
I looked it up. It's a wee bit away.
It's a wee.
We.
It's a wee bit away.
You Irish?
Wait, is this Lucky? This is a Lucky Charms commercial all of a sudden?
Yes.
What just happened? Flip the switch.
It's the Emerald Isle.
Good stuff.
That got real weird.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
there,
sorry.
on there in Minnesota. I don't know if Brent's listening. Maybe he can. I don't know. He didn't sound like that. That's all I'm saying. He never said we.
True.
Unless he
Not
was
like
talking
that.
about like getting beers, and he's like, we should go get beers.
The
Like,
royal we.
We'll
man.
do that. Yeah. Anyway, fine.
Nice.
Well, at least you got the job. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Over here.
Yeah.
You got some good presents?
Yes. Yeah. Lots of presents.
Lots of presents. Very
Yay.
nice. Very nice. Me and Jessica, we just kind of stayed home,
Yeah.
opened some presents, got some good swag.
Yeah.
Did pick her up an Xbox,
Nice.
like the old Duke.
Oh.
So-
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
We
really?
get into it. Yeah, I found a pretty good deal up in Vancouver.
Nice.
You mean an actual old console?
Yeah.
Like that one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We still have yet to hook it up, but
Okay.
got that. We were up in Vancouver, found a place that's got some really good deals. I went back and took advantage of it, so here you go. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Get that going, you know.
Dope. Did you have games for it?
Yeah, what are you looking to play? on the
We've got
old
some.
Xbox?
I picked up Fable Collections.
Okay.
I think it's like Fable 1 with like a bunch of other like unreleased stuff, and then Red Dead Revolver.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Apparently,
original.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's the original Red
Yep.
Dead game.
yes. So yeah, pick those up.
Cool.
Right on.
We'll have to. We still have to yet to hook that up and play it. But it was fun. Other than that,
Nice.
just kind of chillaxed. Made some food, drank beer.
Yeah. And if you're not familiar, Jess is Scott's wife.
My
And
wife.
She's usually here.
Is usually here, yeah. But that's got some gaming loot. What was your favorite piece of loot that you got?
Oh Jesus.
Do you have a favorite?
Yeah.
I mean, you can have a
No,
top
no.
two.
You're calling a guy out.
No, like now I'm trying to remember
I'm
because
just curious.
well, like you guys know that we're into toys. All most
Oh, yeah,
of the
yeah,
listeners
yeah.
know we're into toys. So like, still as adults, I get a lot of toys.
Yeah, yeah.
She got me.
As one will want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Christmas. Get
Yeah.
toys.
That's-
Remember Muscle Men?
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
The little pink guys,
Yeah,
right?
little pink guys.
Yeah, yeah,
Apparently
yeah.
that stands for something. Don't ask me because
Yeah,
I
it's
can't
an
tell you
acronym.
what it is.
Muscle, yeah.
Muscles actually stands for something. I thought it was just because it was little dudes in muscle poses. But it was the Alien or Alien characters. So you have like
okay.
all the crew from Nostromos
Vasquez
and a couple of aliens and like the little egg sack with the face huggers. That was pretty sweet.
That
That's
were
awesome.
the little muscle guys?
Yeah.
That's kind of tight. I didn't even know that was a thing.
They just
So-
came out a couple months
I saw
ago.
a Predator
guess.
Mad Ball.
I
though.
have that Meta
You do have that
Yeah.
Mad Ball? Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are pretty fun. That's pretty fun though.
Yeah, because I did see it and I was like, that looks like something Scott would have. And then now here you go.
There it
Sounds
is.
like you already have it. So yeah. Anyway, I was just curious.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
And then, she did also get me a 2-pack of Marvel Legends AIM soldiers. And anybody listening that actually collects Marvel Legends knows that that's pretty sweet.
AIM, the guys with the
AIM.
yellow,
Yeah, the yellow guys with like
big-
MODOK.
big pop collars and like
Yeah.
square heads or
Yeah.
something, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Right
know,
on.
you got to have henchmen.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have the main villains. You got to have the
Gotta
henchmen.
have henchmen.
Sure.
So makes sense.
So I found out what muscle means, by the
Okay,
way.
what do you
so
got?
it stands for millions of unusual small creatures lurking everywhere.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll go with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
That's
Sounds right to me.
According to the package I'm
what's
looking
on
at.
That checks out.
Ding!
It's what's on the box.
Nice.
All
That is
right.
correct.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, if you didn't know that, you just learned something.
We're,
That is
we're
the
here
learn
to inform
something
and entertain.
Yeah, we didn't
It's an
know either.
entertainment show.
We're
ladies
learning
and gentlemen.
together, ladies. and gentlemen. Cool.
Excellent.
Anyway, yeah, I wasn't trying to put you on the spot. I was just
No, you're right. So yeah, we're just gonna spit it out there. Thanks for joining us. You can find us on what do we got? We got Twitter at iLaggedOut, Nameless Gamers PDX, Facebook.
Yeah,
We got
just
Still
search
there?
for that.
Yeah,
That's
Nameless Gamers.
that's our most prevalent place.
Yes.
And then
People
also
like to use the Facebook.
patreon.com/iLaggedOut
yes.
is the other.
If you
the
like
other
us,
place.
you can find
support
us
us.
Yep,
Word.
Yeah.
that's it.
That's it. So yeah, we're kind of just gonna jump on in here. Movie trailers. Anybody watched anything good? I know there's a bunch that came out. I don't know if you guys
There
saw
a
any.
bunch? I saw
Like
There's
trailers
quite a few.
or-
There's quite a few of them that came out. But
I saw Hellboy. The Hellboy trailer.
Yeah.
Did you
yeah,
catch that one?
I haven't
yeah.
seen that yet.
It looks really cool.
It does. That looks good.
The guy never would have known unless I heard that the dude, for the sheriff from Stranger Things,
Yeah.
is playing the new Hellboy.
And not Ron
never would
Perlman?
have,
No.
never would have thought that.
That's dope.
No
though.
way.
I like
It,
that idea.
They did
Well,
a really good job.
There's enough makeup too with that character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he's got the right face for it too. Let's
Yeah.
be
And he's big.
honest.
He's big, like kind of like
Yeah.
Ron Perlman. You know, he's a bigger guy, so
Yeah.
it's fills out that character well.
It's a good. It's
Yeah.
a good casting. I think that's good.
Yeah.
and the
Yeah,
voice
it
and
looked
everything
good.
should
The,
be spot on. So
What is it? I guess it's the guy that plays the younger version of his dad. Oh God, I'm totally blanking on his name. He was in Deadwood. He owned
Oh,
the
it's
saloon.
Ian McShane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a
He
really
was,
good actor.
Al
He's-
Swearingen in Deadwood. Yeah.
Yeah.
Owner of the gem.
He's playing like the dad. Owner of the gem.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's playing like
He's been in a lot of
the
things.
Dad character, younger version of him, I guess.
Yeah,
Supposed
scientist,
to be
the
older.
guy that found the cult, whatever specialist that finds him. Yeah,
Yeah. But no, it looks good. There's
it does.
the action looks good. The graphics look really good on it. It looks realistic.
It did. It looked cool.
And I think it really looks good. There's a lot more monsters in it.
Yes,
It's what you wanted to see.
yeah.
You want to see more monsters, and they're starting to put that in more of a lot of the movies nowadays. It's just more villains, more bad guys.
right.
Sure.
Yeah.
You can't just have that one that doesn't do
Nope,
anything.
nope.
No.
I think CGI is progressing to a point where it's almost hard to detect whether or not something's. I mean, if it's done good,
Yeah,
it's hard to detect
Yeah.
whether something's actually
Yeah.
CGI or
You
not.
should be,
So
you want people to question. like,
Yeah,
was that?
yeah.
Was that?
I always am
drawn
I'm
or-
always a big fan of movies though where they just use it sparingly.
Yeah.
like the new Star Wars movies where they just use it for certain things.
Instead of every scene, like the
Yeah,
Menace
and like
the
and
first-
they are
yeah.
still using a lot of it. You know, don't get me wrong, but like they're blending that in a way where it makes sense instead of
Yeah.
like just having everything be CGI, including the floor.
Yeah,
like it's like,
that,
everything
it
has to be
starts
CGI.
look
like-
really dumb
yeah.
when the only
Yeah.
thing that isn't CG are the two actors in the scene.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that's where Phantom Menace and all those sort of went. Well, the technology wasn't there yet. I think the idea was a little bit ahead of its time. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
and if it was
Yeah.
done differently, could be different movies. You know, we could think differently about those today. I'm just
Well, I think the
Wasn't
part
there
of
like
the
a
big
Sky
drawback.
Captain in the World of Tomorrow where everything
Yeah.
was CG? The only thing
Yeah.
that wasn't CG in the whole movie was just the
The
people,
actors.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say with the Phantom Menace and all those, I think the story is what really screwed those ones.
well, yeah.
over.
There's that too.
I mean, I don't care how good a CGI you have, still would have kind of sucked.
yeah, but it certainly didn't fucking help. That's
No.
what I was trying to get at.
just get rid of Jar
Yeah.
Jar Binks.
Have you guys
Yeah.
seen, like, speaking of CG, and I know I'm getting off on a tangent here, but it is related. Have you guys seen that Alita Battle Angel trailer?
Yes.
Also, yeah,
Girl with the
The-
machine gun leg.
Maybe.
That's
That's a weird ass looking movie, dude.
Isn't that the
Yes.
robot one where like she's not sure what she is?
Yeah,
and the guy's
yeah,
trying
and
to-
she's like,
yeah.
got, like,
really huge eyes.
Yeah.
That
That's
looks
a weird
good.
looking movie.
That's a Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah, yeah, that's the
shindig.
one.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know. I just thought I'd throw that out there because that was weird looking too, and it's a trailer.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's like the full on CG animation graphics, but looks
Just about.
Looks
but,
really
like, yeah,
good.
Rodriguez does
Yeah.
a real good job of blending it sparingly. He's real good at that,
good shit. Yeah,
rather than just over the top.
Sure.
This is what it is. Yeah.
yeah. And sorry, back to Hellboy. I can't help but look at him and like kind of comparing his like what Ron Perlman looks like and the
Oh, well,
new
sure, everybody's gonna do
Hellboy
that.
looks like. Like you got to change him a little bit. To me, he looks like he's strung out.
Oh,
Like just the look of the new
Like
one.
he's,
He looks-
he's been up for a couple days.
Yeah, like he's been up for a few days, like
Yeah.
nodding out. And
Well,
he's
he
been
looks
up for
like
a
that
while,
as a
and it's like,
person too. I think a little bit. You know?
Yeah.
There's like certain people like
he brings an essence.
there's
old
like
Hopper.
Vince Vaughn, Susan Sarandon, and this dude, that dude. They look like they've maybe been hanging out together for a good week on a bender, just on a bender doing
Haven't slept.
Yeah, and that's just the way they look. I think I don't know, but yeah, I do agree though. Yeah, he does have that sort of look about him. Yeah,
He's got a different look to him.
Yeah, I think I actually haven't seen the trailer, but I think I saw some stills of it. He looks a little thinner
Yeah, he
than
looks
the Ron
smaller.
Perlman version. Like the Ron Perlman version,
Yeah.
was
Well,
really.
he's still pretty husky, but he's.
But I think the with
just
with
not
the
as bulbous. If you will.
well, and I think too, it's probably some of it's the technology and the makeup. I mean, we talk about
Bulbous.
CGI, but I mean that type of stuff has come a long way too. I mean, the makeup, the prosthetics.
Yeah,
I mean, it's probably easier for them to make it. You know, I mean, look at how many movies we've had where all the Batmans where they had to do all those prosthetics and everything since then. You know, so these guys have learned how to make this stuff better and easier and less obtrusive for the actor. So I mean, it's probably partly where you're getting some of that difference too.
take it down a little bit. It doesn't have to be a huge bulky suit.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Speaking of bulky suits, I don't know if you guys have seen it. Is the trailer for Shazam?
Yes, I
familiar with
saw
it?
that a while back.
Yes. Who is the guy? Is that?
Zach
Levy?
Levy.
Levy?
Levy.
That's the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's totally wearing like a padded.
Yeah.
Kind of like.
Like an old school Superman?
The kid just wanted to watch the Captain America movies, and in the early versions of the Winter Soldier, you can just tell that the guy is wearing like a completely padded suit. His shoulders are all big. He's got huge pecs and shit. Like
somebody stepped that
But
with
if
some
you
shit
go
that they
look
bought
at-
at Michaels or something.
right, like they just
He's
whipped
got
it
some
together
fabric
with
in
some
there.
foam.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
pillow
go
stuff
look at the
Yeah.
drawings though for like Black Adam and Shazam, who because
Yeah,
they're kind
Shazam.
of similar.
He looks the same.
They have that kind of almost padded bulkiness to them, and I think that's kind of why they did the costume that way.
Yeah,
and I think that this one that looked like they took a big hint from Guardians of the Galaxy and Thor Ragnarok, and it's going to be a lot funnier than any of the other DCU stuff because
it looks
all
pretty,
of that stuff is dark as fuck.
yeah,
it
looks a little more comedy orientated of a version.
Batman is DC.
Yeah,
that is the epitome of when I think of DC, he's basically the him and like Superman are like the epitome of DC that I think.
I don't know, man. Aquaman is like the biggest thing on the planet right now. Number one.
Well,
movie
it is right now.
Right now.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the comic company itself. Though.
Totally.
When I think of DC, I think of like Batman and
Batman and Superman.
I mean, the first thing that pops in my head is
Batman is the only thing worth mentioning, really.
Although,
but their movies. But what I was getting at is like their movies have been super dark. Like if you watch any of them, it's like everything is either going to be in like looks like it's in grayscale, like Batman versus Superman or Justice League or
Batman Returns by Tim Burton.
But
don't get much more grayscale.
The tone is dark. Everybody's nobody laughs. Nobody makes a joke. Those were good. There was jokes and shit in there. Like
there was some comedy. You're right.
But I'm talking like anything from the Christian Bale DC on to now. I mean, it's pretty much been very serious, very dark, other than Wonder Woman, I think had a little bit of levity in it, but it was not nearly anywhere near like even just your basic Iron Man.
Yeah, they were starting to attempt humor in Wonder Woman, which I think they need. They really do.
I think that's why there's such a big disparity in people's perceptions of the two. Marvel versus DC in the movie franchises because Marvels are fun, whereas it's not, you go and you can laugh during the movie, stuff like that, whereas
breaks the tension.
As the DC movies, it's like 3 hours of just getting more and more depressed from this movie type thing.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that helped. But I think,
Batman Returns was good still.
No.
The original one with
I'm just saying
with the Penguin.
Danny DeVito
as the Penguin.
Oswald Christopher Walken.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Christopher Walken
was in there.
He was the mayor, wasn't
he?
He
the mayor? Yeah, that's right. Oh,
Billy D. Williams was what's his face? The
Dent. He was Harvey
Dent.
Yeah. But we didn't. Did we see him as Two-Face?
No.
He was Harvey
Billy
Dent,
D.
the
Williams
attorney,
wasn't.
He was Harvey Dent in 1 or 2. And then he got part of his contract was they had to offer him.
Tommy Lee Jones
was later on.
That wasn't Tim Burton though.
That wasn't that was
the
he was
one
Two-Face.
right after it.
Yes,
yeah.
but
Who else
the
was
original
that was
Harvey
Batman
Dent.
Forever. That was Batman Forever.
The
That
original
was like
Harvey
Batman
Dent
3 or
in
4.
Batman was Billy D. Williams.
I think
he was not in it for very long.
Was
it was just
he was not Two-Face.
No.
He never got to Two-Face.
He never got there. So what happened was he got offered the Two-Face role, and he's like, he read. Apparently, this is legend is that he read the script and was like, this is bullshit.
Bring my laptop.
And this is such a bullshit script. I'm not going to do it. And they didn't really want him, but they had to contractually offer it to him.
Okay.
So they're like, good, because they wanted somebody like Tommy Lee Jones, somebody big to bring in, But yeah, he was the original Harvey Dent in those Batmans. That
makes sense. That's what I was like, no, wait a minute. He's only been in 1. Well, no, 2, yeah.
The Batman Forever with Tommy Lee Jones was Two-Face and
Jim Carrey was the Riddler.
Was not...
Wasn't Schumacher, because that was the last one.
Was it?
That was Batman Forever.
Who was the Batman? Was that Val Kilmer or George Clooney?
No, that was Val Kilmer, I think.
No, he was with Poison Ivy and Mr. Freeze, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I thought that was Clooney.
I think that
was Clooney.
I think that is Clooney.
That was Clooney.
Was it?
Yeah, because there was Clooney and Chris O'Donnell.
There was a Batman and Robin and a Batman Forever.
It was Val. You're right. It was Val Kilmer because they break into his house and leave that.
And I think it was the only one he did.
But it did have Chris O'Donnell with Val Kilmer.
Yeah,
and that's when they introduced Robin.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, he was Harvey Dent in the first Batman.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
know about Batman Returns, but the first.
Yeah, he might not have even been in the.
Yeah, he
in the
never-
I don't
second
think
one.
that
they never
was
got-
the
they never
Penguin
made
and
it to-
Catwoman thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That whole bit. It's
what I was
like
like,
Michelle
wait,
Pfeiffer and Danny DeVito from
Yeah.
He was in there beforehand.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, like
Anyway.
Shazam. It looks funny.
Yeah.
It's got
It does.
It's
It
got
looks like
some
it might
pretty
be
good
fun.
comedy in there. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, he definitely looks way more muscular, even with this like padded suit, than like Superman does.
Yeah.
Even in the comics, he looks way beefier than Superman. But it's coming out. That's
But
another.
isn't in the comics? Isn't he supposed to be one of the more powerful DC characters out there?
I think so, but I don't know that much about
Sure.
DC other than like
Batman.
Batman, Superman.
Aquaman can talk
Aquaman.
to fish, dude.
Well,
Fucking
Aquaman
A.
sucks. So
Yeah, yeah.
So
Aquaman
no,
can talk to fish.
that's pretty dope. Like,
he could be like,
Dude, I
"Hey,
can't-
can
fish,
you talk to fish?
stop
what,
peeing
what
in
did
my
you
water.
have for lunch?"
Other fish.
That sounds good. I think I'll have that.
And then more comic movies. Captain Marvel
Yes.
is coming out. That actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
looked really good.
They're introducing the Skrulls
Yeah.
to the Marvel Cinematic Universe there, the MCU. Kind of interested about that. I don't really necessarily like the way their clothes look, but I can't really complain too much about it.
This one's taking
It's
place
new
in
shit.
the 80s, right? Or the
It's the 90s, about
70s,
95.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's old school.
Yeah.
A little bit. So they're going backwards. What's his name? Nick Fury has 2 eyeballs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or so you
It'll be interesting to see how he loses it.
If they even show it in the movie.
Yeah. Oh, they have to.
Spoiler alert:
Probably.
one of them is actually a testicle.
Oh, no.
Not even an eyeball
Is
at
it?
all.
Maybe it's the
Loki
eye that,
switches them.
that Rocket gives to Thor in the future.
Maybe.
It's actually Nick Fury's old eye.
That would actually be pretty funny.
Wouldn't that
if
be
it was.
something? Yeah.
Probably the better one, though, that I've seen is the Godzilla.
Gojira.
Yeah, the
King of
King of
Monsters.
Monsters. I liked it when it came out. The remake back. I don't know.
There's been like 3 of them.
Yeah, I mean,
Remake,
they
the
just-
one with
yeah.
Cranston.
Every about 12
Yes.
years or so, let's have another.
with
Yeah.
Cranston. Yeah,
I don't know.
Well, but this is the same people that put on Skull Island.
Is it?
Kong Skull Island. So you know, like they're heading to
Oh, okay.
they're heading to
A monster
Godzilla
universe,
Kong
yeah.
fucking showdown. Yeah, that's where.
Well, didn't
That'd
this?
be
I
badass.
thought I saw
This
either
is
clips
leading
of the
up to
trailer.
something.
Yeah.
Did it have like Mothra or something in it?
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
It shows like
Some
like
of the other
3 or 4
monsters.
headed winged thing.
Sure.
Yeah, there's
One would
there's
assume
something
that's
going on there.
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
that would be.
They're introducing like the other monsters in there that he fights against.
Sure.
Add some.
Which is,
It's fun.
speaking of which, it's really weird that Godzilla goes from destroying Tokyo to saving Tokyo in the later ones.
Yeah.
You know, fighting Mothra to save Tokyo, or fighting Mechagodzilla, or fighting, you know.
Tony, if he didn't save Tokyo, he wouldn't have anything to destroy.
Yeah, where would he
Oh,
hide
okay.
under? Right? It'd be,
Well, he hides in the ocean, not under Tokyo.
I thought but he goes like deep below the ocean.
Yeah, he gets really in there.
He
Gets
way-
all
like
up in
towards
that
the
ocean.
Earth's core, where it's nice and warm for
Yeah.
a giant.
Yeah, he's a lizard. He's got a.
He finds that 1 or 2 fissures
recharge.
that
You
go
gotta,
all the way
you gotta
down.
recharge the batteries.
Yeah, he's electric.
He's got like a
breathe?
zapper effect, you know.
Yeah, scales on his back. You're like,
He
you
can
know,
only
shoot
recharge that
lightning.
in the molten core
Oh,
of
okay.
iron that is
Right.
Our planet.
The
Right.
storylines of Godzilla.
Which is literally just a big ball of electricity. We know that.
yeah.
Science.
So it makes everything work.
Jesus Christ, Japan.
When you plug into the wall, what do you think you're plugging into?
Plug it into Godzilla.
Earth core.
Boom.
Boom.
Yeah. Anybody else seen any other? I don't think. I mean, that's kind of what I've seen for trailers. Besides some other stuff that's like there's the Lego 2 and Men in Black.
Yeah, I saw the Men in Black trailer, which I'm not shocked
with
that they brought
Hemsworth?
back Hemsworth
Right.
and what's her face from, that played Valkyrie from Thor.
Ragnarok. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they played out well with each other in that movie. Might as well stick them in
Yeah.
another movie.
Yeah. I did like in the trailer, he throws the hammer at the alien. And the alien just catches it. He's like, how did you catch that? It's from Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's.
They're allowed to make
That's
those
clever.
jokes.
Yes, they are.
own it.
I get it.
Yeah. Anybody seen any good movies lately? Oh, Ben!
I totally did.
Oh, what did you go see?
I saw the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I think that's
Into the
Into the
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse.
It was.
How is this?
It was way.
Speechless.
It was way better than I thought it was going to be. Like
Yeah?
I thought it was going to be like a fun Spider-Man cartoon. I don't know why it was in the movies, but then like there was a lot going on. There's a lot to explain. It was really fucking good.
Okay.
It was
Nice.
great. It was really good.
I've heard a lot of good things
Yeah.
about
Yeah,
it.
I've heard
Like,
that.
it's
That's
crazy. It was crazy. It was quick. Shit, my 3-year-old sat next to me and he was like, "There's that guy there." He was recognizing characters and
Sure.
knew what
That's
was
cool.
going on, and he was like, "What the fuck? I have that. I had and, like it was crazy.
Sure.
It was fun.
Right on.
It was
Nice.
good. It was really good. I
Is
really
it a
liked
short movie?
No, it's like 2 hours. It's literally
Really?
2 hours. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's really
I hadn't
good.
looked up the runtime on that. I would assume.
I
mean,
I don't want to start giving
like-
out spoilers, but go if you have the means, go see it.
Okay.
I was going to say, I don't think a movie runs less than 2 hours anymore.
Not anymore. Not if
Well,
it's
like
not
for
to
an
do with,
animated
like,
movie
Marvel.
though, sometimes
Yeah,
you might get,
some
like,
of them
90
are-
minutes
yeah.
is a
But those
full-on-
are geared towards.
You know.
I mean, like movies that are geared towards adults, and I will say that I think that's probably more geared towards adults than it is kids.
maybe.
I
Maybe.
think there's a lot of people.
It's heavy. There's characters die.
Yeah.
There's some. It's fairly heavy.
Even though it's animated, I think that I really, because everybody's been saying, oh yeah, it's a great movie, not just a kids movie or an animated movie. It's just a good movie, you know.
Yeah.
So
Well, I think they're starting to make those movies just in general. They know the parents have to sit there and watch it, so the parents also better like the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Or they're not getting the kid the toy.
yeah.
Yeah, they're getting the kid the toy.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Well, it's not that, but you know, they'll go online and trash them potentially. So I think that's I think we started seeing that with probably Shrek, where they catered a lot of jokes to the parents as well.
Yeah,
I know
well,
Shrek did that.
Shrek had it was full of a lot of one-liners in
Yeah.
2, 3, and I think there's 4 or 5 of those now.
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah, it's a Michael Myers movie. It's a
Yeah.
lot of quips and quotes.
But you know, there were a lot of stuff where they were like digging at Disney and stuff because it was DreamWorks.
It's been a while
so
since I've watched.
they were digging at Disney, but there was also stuff that as a kid would have gone right over their head, but parents are sniggering there laughing because they're just because it's
Yeah.
it's something that they get and the kids don't, and they did that on purpose with a lot of stuff.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
Parents, what the fuck?
It had Smash Mouth on the soundtrack.
Well, yeah,
So
True.
you can't go wrong.
That's true.
Is that what you're trying to say?
So you know it's going to be a
That
good
doesn't hurt.
yeah.
Yeah.
This day
Well,
and age.
I don't know. Does it? I watched Bird Box, which
The
sounds.
one on Netflix
It is. Bird Box.
with the girl from Speed.
Yep. She's in there. Her name's Sandy Bullock.
Yeah.
Bullock.
Was it any good?
Bullock.
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 Bull
Not,
like
Bullock.
bull, strong like bull,
Bull.
and lick.
Yes.
Strong like
you
Bullock.
lick the bull.
Sandra Bullock.
I don't know why.
Okay. Oh, it's
Bullock
good movie.
James anymore?
The movie
It's
is
good?
okay. Well, it's fine. I watched the trailer for it or whatever. That I
Yeah.
was like, oh, this looks like a Quiet Place.
Quiet Place,
right?
yes.
Like with
Josh.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised.
Krasinski?
That,
Krasinski
or
and-
maybe they were making it at the same time, and Netflix just sat on it. Like I don't know why.
I don't know. Well, yeah. So
Or they were like, hey, this was a movie that did well with almost no dialogue. Let's make our
Yeah.
own version.
Yeah.
yeah,
Because that never happens.
Oh, lots of dialogue in this one. So
okay.
nothing there, but there is a fundamental similarity, but other than that, really, the story is sort of different. And there's a twister at the end,
No way.
which is cool. So yeah, and it's it was good. It was like, a lot of people were like, oh, you got to check this out. Oh my God, this movie is, if you're not watching this movie, you're doing it wrong. Life, hashtag life, and shit like that. It's like, no, I don't know if I want to watch this movie or not. Everybody's saying, watch it. And then I was like, I'm just going to watch it and see what it is. Cause I have seen A Quiet Place and I was kiurious, I
haven't seen A Quiet Place yet.
Cause I wanted to see, did they just rip this movie? What is this?
Did they completely rip it off?
And no, they did. I was quite surprised. It was different enough. The trailer really did make it look very incriminating. But
okay.
after watching the movie, there were those linear correlations that you do pick up in the trailer. But other than that, it was a different story altogether, and it was pretty good. It was, like I said, it wasn't a shocking, awesome ending like I thought, but I've seen some pretty weird shit.
Okay.
So I don't know if my expectations are tempered in such a way that I'm just not like it's kind of like, you know, like when Marilyn Manson came on the scene, it was a weird ass thing, but like if you were already into weird shit like that, it just didn't really like you didn't care. So it was kind of like, you know, like I don't know, it's kind of one of those movies where it's like, well, they're trying to be shock rocker here, but I'm really like I'm over, like we're done with the shock rock.
I've probably seen that.
Now immune to that now.
Yeah, it's like I don't know, this is okay. But then, the people on your social media and the people that are on Twitter and everything, they're like, "Watch this movie." It's like, obviously they're a little late to the party. I think. Away. Yeah, so it's like, okay, I don't know. It was all right. It wasn't bad. It just was like, okay, Sandra Bullock's doing Netflix movies now. I guess I don't know.
Everybody's doing Netflix movies now, though. That's the thing.
Might as well.
I think they're paying as much to do those as people are paying to do. You know,
Adam Sandler paved the way.
Any of the other movies out there.
Street of Gold.
So, it seems like
Netflix is blowing up. Netflix is releasing something to a theater soon.
Yeah, they've done that.
They're like
Amazon has done that as well. The Big Sick was a theater release, and that was an Amazon produced. That is a good movie if you haven't seen it. Actually, watch that.
I did. That was funny as I hoped.
Yeah, no,
because I thought it was going to be because the dude. It's a story about him.
The dude is funny. Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah, and so that's what I thought I was getting into. But really, it's like a biographical story about his life.
Yeah,
and I didn't realize that. I was like,
him and his wife. That's really fucking
him and his wife wrote it, and then the girl played his wife, and he played himself.
Wacky.
So it had its moments of like, oh, there's a couple one-liners in there, but it wasn't like super funny at all by any means, you know. But like, hey, you know, the story is the story. So
it's a good story. It's not a comedy.
I kind of like it, like the whole like Netflix and Amazon, even Hulu, coming up with their own original content. Like, it's a lot more.
That's allowed.
A lot more opportunities for different subgenres to kind of develop.
Sure,
and I'm digging it because like Netflix has a whole slew of original. Netflix,
and a lot of
movies,
and shows and stuff, and it's like some of it's pretty good.
A lot of that wouldn't come up either if if
we were left to
just network television or your standard network television, HBO, you know, all those.
And they're paying these actors and actresses because they're getting these big names, you know, to do it.
Yeah,
so, you know, more power to them. I say, like, keep cranking it out. Like I pay for the service each month. So
original content.
Almost everyone does anymore.
Man. Yeah, let's do it.
So yeah, I'm down with it. I really like the shows a lot. I think more than the movies sometimes because like they tend to put a lot of. I think the shows they tend to like they all come out at once. It seems like, and they'll blanket you with like 4 or 5 new shows.
Yeah,
and then there's usually like one good one in the bunch at least. So like when they hit, I'm like, oh, there's going to be something to watch. You know what I mean? Like there's going to be something I can get into. Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah. It just sucks that everything is one season at a time and you just binge it in a day, and then you're like, well, I guess I'll wait till next year.
You forget about it for a year.
Yeah.
You might even there's been a couple shows where I think I've missed a season not realizing it'd come out.
Right.
Because, you know, like there's some and there's no like regularity to it. So like it'll drop, you know, one year in October, the next year it's June, and it's like, whoa, it throws you off, weird. You know, because like,
well, I think that's part of it is that they do,
and weird things can happen too.
Yeah.
What was I going to ask? Did anybody watch Troll Hunters? This is way wild tangent.
Is it the cartoon you're talking about?
There's a cartoon. There's an animated cartoon on Netflix called Troll Hunters. It was produced by like Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah,
and the guy that
we've seen this.
The guy that was in the Star Trek movies. He was Chekhov, the Russian kid. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I know.
He died. Motherfucker got like run over by his own Jeep.
Yeah,
his Chrysler didn't recall the thing because it wouldn't stay in park.
Yeah,
or whatever. And
it would pop from park into reverse.
Yeah,
or into drive potentially.
So that like there was like 2 seasons and it was really good. It was a pretty good cartoon. Yeah. There's new stuff now that's like happening in that world.
Sure,
but they've had to go away from
that character.
Yeah, it is very interesting. Anyway, yeah.
But I think that's part of it, though. Like to what you're saying, Tony, is like that. You know, it's not regular. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that, like I was saying, is that they'll launch a bunch of shit at once. Because it's like they're throwing a bunch of shit at the wall to
see what sticks,
see what people hang on to.
And then if like nothing, you know, if your favorite show doesn't do well, it's canceled. Like it doesn't last more than a season. Mm-hmm. They don't fuck around. Like it's out.
Yeah.
And then anything that does stick, they just make another season of it, and you'll see it when it comes out.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why it's so irregular. Is like, well, we didn't know it was going to be such a hit.
I'm thinking of like Masters of None. That you had the first season, then you know,
and then the second
year
one.
and a half later. or so, another season came out, and then
nothing since.
they're gonna make a third season just whenever he feels like making it. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, that's a little odd, but sure.
Actors have to be free.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You know,
well, I mean, as soon as he can
like
write
it's all
it, you know.
scheduling.
Yeah,
You know what I
I know
mean?
that's part of it, but I just like think of like Stranger Things. The first season came out in what, like June, I think, and then the next one didn't come out till October.
I don't remember.
And I know they timed it that way on purpose because they wanted to, you know, because it was a
October.
Halloween.
They're playing off Halloween.
Yeah, you know.
And they know, like, yeah, that's the hard thing too, is because Netflix has some shows that release once a month, once a week. There's a new episode, rather than like their big ones where it's like, bam, here's 13
they do
episodes.
now. Yeah,
you can if you want to, you can go through the whole season in one night.
Yep,
you know what I mean? Yeah, like
you can watch 12 hours of TV in a day if you want.
Netflix is the king of binge.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure they started it.
Well, I think that, and then on demand is also what started, because people started, you know, like right when Netflix started to do streaming, we saw, you know, on demand with television shows, so you could go back and start watching.
On demand doesn't have like Netflix. The library that Netflix has shadows on demand. Because on demand, you can go find some stuff, and they might only have the last season.
No, and I know,
Yeah.
but I think that's where we saw that, like the starting of the
I think
of
what
the whole
Tony's
binging.
saying is that like Netflix, the guy that started Netflix, knew someone that worked at like Comcast, and he was like, "Where do you guys store all that stuff for on demand?" And then the guy was like, "These servers in the back room," and he was like, "Huh." And then he just left. I think that's what he's. I think that's
kind of
bought himself a server farm.
He just left and
We're
got
gonna store it all.
got himself an ice cream and did some thinking, and then fucking was like, "Got a couple hundo.
I got this.
See if I can figure something out." And then,
Well, you got to remember, Netflix, I mean, started off as the DVD by mail subscription service.
Yes.
I mean, that was, and apparently
they
they
transitioned perfectly well into.
they actually
streaming.
like they didn't. This is a story I read about that. Actually, is they never actually wanted to do that, but there was no way. People didn't have fast enough internet to do a streaming service.
It wasn't there yet.
It wasn't there. It didn't exist. Like there was no real capability of doing that, other than, you know, you'd have to buffer a movie for 4 hours before you're even able to start watching it.
everyone will have to download Real Player.
Yes,
Like it's 1995.
Yeah.
1999. Yeah, yeah.
Pause it every 20 minutes so it can buffer the next half hour.
Yep. Yeah.
This is going to look terrible. Just hang in there for a couple hours. We'll get this done.
I promise it gets better.
Don't worry. This episode of Fuller House is going to be so worth it.
In 320.
Never watched that. Yeah, no.
No.
It's all right. You want to watch the first couple episodes and then just stop.
Oh, man.
You're like, okay, good.
I thought I clicked episode 1, but it's really just the trailer. Well, I guess it's going to be 4 more hours for you. Get that thing buffered down.
Son of a bitch.
Hope your Netscape doesn't crash in the meantime.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, like that's kind of what they were looking to do from the first place, was do a streaming service. You know, technology wasn't there. Soon as everybody started getting broadband internet, you know, when it became relatively inexpensive, you know, you paid $20 a month for dial up if you had internet. You'd pay $30 for broadband. Okay, fine. You know,
Nah, give me the cheap shit.
give me the stuff that goes fast. You know.
Yeah. Let's see. I did watch last night, Tony. Is that Ready Player One?
Oh yeah,
Player One Ready.
Ready Player One.
That was
pronounce
cool.
it.
I like that.
It was good. Yeah, I liked it. I enjoyed it. I wasn't like disappointed. It was kind of like that funny. I just kept thinking like Nintendo dystopian future of like,
Yes.
oh,
Yeah.
Nintendo is in control.
Yeah.
And like, I know it's not a Nintendo
Basically.
commercial, but that commercial where the lady runs in through all the people and like throws the hammer at the TV screen. I just kept waiting for that point,
Yeah.
and it didn't happen. But
Yeah.
It was. I liked all the little subtle references and nods to different
Yeah.
pop culture things and like movies and like, you know, there was some video game stuff in there. There was some Nintendo stuff. But I saw like Overwatch shit in there and like E.T., like old, Grim, like all kinds of stuff.
Lots of stuff.
And it was dope. I really liked it. It was definitely like a nod to like our generation, I think. You know what I mean? Like as far as like, you guys will know everything in this damn movie.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Everything you guys bought
you're gonna
and thought was
rewind
cool, I'll
certain
just wrap it up
scenes,
into one
you know.
nice little package here.
Yeah.
So, but it's also one of those experiences where it's like, maybe I'll just watch some dude on YouTube sort of just show me the highlights of things that I missed. because some of those scenes go by so quick where it's like hard to
You don't
catch
recognize,
everything. You
yeah.
know.
The Doom Planet. There's a lot of little people running around that it's like, who the fuck?
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, we'll just check that out on YouTube later, see what I missed. But like,
I believe they're working
know.
on a Ready Player 2.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah?
Ernest Cline's writing a
Yeah.
book, Ready Player 2,
Yeah.
and then they're going to turn that into the movie as well.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
By the way, I did read that is one of the more recent books that I've actually read.
Yeah.
That movie was pretty damn good. I mean, there were some things that were obviously left out. that
Yeah.
were-
there were some larger changes
But
and,
for the
and changes
most
to the
part-
puzzles and stuff, but
yeah. And one of them that wasn't even in the book
Yeah,
was added to the movie for
the
like,
Shining, right?
fun.
When they go into the Shining,
Yes.
that's not
Yes.
in the book.
No.
that is
that and then the
so dope though.
Yeah.
I
was
love
really
that
fucking
part.
cool.
I was like, this is dope as hell, dude. Like, I love
Yeah.
this shit. That was good. That was good.
they did a good job with taking license with what they to do, like adding that, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
and,
Oh,
or
yeah.
changing
Oh, yeah.
things. Like they did a good job to make the story of the movie flow faster, because I mean they couldn't have
Yeah.
done everything, because in the book not only did they have to find the key, then they had to find the gate that the key went to.
Right.
So there were actually 6 puzzles that they had to solve,
No.
not just
Not just
3.
Oh, okay.
But they did
So-
a good
Yeah, 'cause
job, I
in the
thought,
movie,
overall.
once you found the key, the
explaining-
gate
the gate just
appear,
appears.
yeah.
Yeah. So in the book, they had to find the key and the gate. So that was one of the
sense.
biggest changes, I think, that. But it made sense because you'd ended up with a 6-hour movie potentially,
Right.
Having to
Right.
find.
But I loved it. I thought that was
So.
a cool ass movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
Anyway. Cool. I'm glad you
Yeah.
saw it because
That's-
I really liked it when it first came out too.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. The only problem I did have was the way he went down the houses, like the stacks.
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
no
yeah.
stairway, so
Yeah.
everybody at the top has to literally like jump down this
Climb down.
weird fucking
Climb.
maze.
Yeah.
And it's like he's landing on people's houses. He's
Yeah.
walking by. No, that
So in
shit
the
would
book-
not
That would never
fucking
fly.
fly.
That would
I'd be
never
like, get
fly.
the fuck off my
In the
shit.
book, they actually explain that there are staircases on those,
Okay.
and the reason he goes down
didn't
them
watch
like
the
that, I know, but the reason he goes down them like that is to avoid, like, basically like petty thugs that hang out on the stacks, like stairwells, stuff like that. People like
Rapers.
people who would
A lot
harass.
of butt rapers. out
Well, I don't know about
Butt
that.
rapers in the
but-
future.
All right.
there. Yeah, the future. That's
Yeah.
what your future holds.
It's a perfectly good thing
Just
to
straight up
avoid.
butt
Yes.
rapers.
Everybody tried to avoid.
It's
everybody.
it's not going to be a good future with all them butt rapers out there and in the stairwell. Lots of
Wow, this
lots
took a
of,
real hard turn.
lots of butt rapers and stairwells in your
Man,
future.
oh man.
So be careful.
Damn.
That's all I'm saying. If you got stairs in your house,
Future gets fucked up.
don't turn your back. That's all I'm saying.
All
But
right.
yeah, no, it's true. But anyway, yeah, I thought that movie was dope as hell. I liked it
Yeah.
a lot.
After that, I just been binge watching a bunch of stupid shit. Anybody else been binge watching some stuff?
Nah, dude.
No?
I watched that
Binge?
movie.
No.
Binge watching or just watch anything? Netflix, Hulu, anything good?
Really just been turning some stuff on, in the background, like, stuff I've seen a few times, so it's in the background, just, like I'm trying to fall asleep or something like that. Or
Just white noise.
pretty much. Yeah. Like I've had friends on because, I've seen it a few different times, throughout the years.
Been
and-
watching Blazer games. Since I've been sort of on vacation. Yeah, we're trying out Hulu TV, live TV,
Hulu
TV?
Plus or whatever.
Well, it's Hulu live with live TV, I think.
Sure.
But yeah, it's whatever. It's
Is it
Hulu.
cool shit?
It's good. Like it's all right. Like we switched from PlayStation View. They hiked the prices up.
Yeah.
And PlayStation View is not bad. Like I like it. But it also has I'm not using it on a PlayStation. So the user interface for PlayStation View on Roku, which is what we're using it on right
Yeah.
now,
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
not so good.
Little choppy.
No.
Because I had a free trial of like YouTube TV, so I tried that and I was like, this is nice and snappy. Like
Is it?
everything is dope and like it
YouTube
works
TV?
real good and like had no problems with like streaming and everything. And so I was like, well, let me check the Hulu one. Everybody has a free trial right now.
Sure.
So I canceled one, moved to the next one. And I really like the Hulu one, and it has like all the local stuff too.
Yeah.
That's the one reason that I was sticking with PlayStation View. But at this point, everything's sort of evolved.
So
to
does
a
the
point where-
YouTube have local
Yeah,
channels?
it had local too.
Okay,
Yeah.
because
And,
like the one
it's
that
good.
I used, Sling, had that didn't have local channels, which was
Yeah.
really fucking obnoxious.
Yeah, and that's the one that I moved to PlayStation View from.
Yeah.
because it didn't have local. But now it seems like Sling might even now. I don't know.
We
Well,
picked
I
up
had them-
Sling and it's got like that free local antenna.
No, I'm talking
Oh.
about No, I'm talking about like I actually get a feed, a digital feed direct from
all but like one station.
Yeah. Okay. So like your Coin and your Cairo and your all that stuff. Yeah, I get all that stuff. I don't have to fiddle with an antenna or anything. It's with the service. But like that's what I'm saying is like View, YouTube and Hulu. At least I know those three all do have it now. So they've evolved to a point where they're sort of neck and neck, Mm-hmm. And I've been reading articles and people are saying like, oh, View's doing shitty and then it's doing better. And then like, oh, but really the one you want to go to is YouTube now because, whatever.
Okay.
But I really like the Hulu one so far. So I'm just going to stay with it until I find reason to like. That's a nice thing about it, right?
Like, whichever one is
it?
I don't owe allegiance to anyone. I can do whatever the hell I want whenever I want.
Is it a Hulu subscription though? Are you're just
you pay for it. It's not free. Yeah.
So you have to have the regular Hulu subscription,
right?
And then there's an additional on top of that.
A regular Hulu
Oh, it's like $30 total for everything. And then if you go to like PlayStation View, it's like $40
or more, depending on what you wanted to have.
And I think YouTube's also $30. Like they were $10 cheaper. And I was like, well, I'm just gonna do that.
Yeah.
Save myself $10, and I'm not missing really anything.
Yeah.
So I just switched, and I was like, all right, well, because that's a nice thing about like if you don't have cable, I can do whatever the hell I want, whenever the hell I want, however the hell I want. So that's what I decided to do. Sure. And like I was like, well, I'm sticking with the Hulu for a little bit. I'll try it out, and like I said, if I decide I don't like it, I'll just switch because I can do that, and you can do it in like a minute. So that's a nice thing about it is like if I just turn something on or turn it off, it's instant. It's just data. It's just like I get it or I don't.
And then you're not having to pay cancellation fees or anything like you do with cable.
No.
Oh,
so there's no contract or anything. You
I guess
either pay for it or you don't.
But you can still have cable and sign up for all the streaming services that you want.
Oh yeah,
yes, but a lot of that you're double paying for at that point. So
you budget your TV expense how you budget.
Yes,
yeah, definitely. Anyway, I don't know. I just thought I'd throw that out there. Is that we were doing we're talking about the Hulu. What we've been watching. Hulu, TV, and YouTube
just actual TV.
Yeah.
You mean like old timey TV?
Yeah.
Holy
like actual networks.
Jits TV, bro.
Yeah, and it's been working pretty good. So I'm quite surprised. I think. Also.
Cool.
So yeah. Anyway, that's me.
Right on. I popped in a few things over the Christmas holiday. I had to wrap a bunch of presents, so I turned on. I don't know if you guys have seen this. I think Ben, you've seen this.
What is it?
It's called Nailed It. This is.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with this?
Randy, where they make the cakes that are supposed to look like something, or
and they nail it.
Yeah,
they nail it, ladies and gentlemen.
They're like amateur bakers, if even that. Really,
I think I've been on in the background
seen on Pinterest or some shit. Or?
Sort of, kind of. It's like there's like the professional bakers that spend a couple of hours making something really fucking like fantastic and crazy. Cake.
Looks nice.
Giant cake. I think one of them was like the Rapunzel, where it's like cake and that fondant.
The stuff they cover it in.
There's a lot of
you don't want to eat
going around,
and it looks like a little sculpture or like a specialty donut that looks like a penguin or a walrus.
Sure.
This is the people they have. The professional makes it, and then they have the guests who they've pre-picked out to suck at cooking or baking, obviously,
to try and
replicate and do it.
Yes,
and they give them a shorter time. To make it more entertaining, and it's funny because it's a half-hour show, so you're not wasting much time, and it's fucking hilarious. These people fuck shit up. These people are so terrible.
They're so bad that like the time that they, even though it is a shorter amount of time, the product that they turn out, the time limitation literally has no fucking bearing on what you're seeing. It is.
If they were given 3 hours instead of a half an hour, they would have
basically has
gotten
nothing to do with
better.
time management as much as it is a fundamental misunderstanding of how the hell to do anything in the kitchen at all. Like that's really what they're lacking. Is a fundamental like interest or knowledge of cooking in general at all, ever, anything. Yeah. So it's pretty bad. So it's like taking people that have never cooked a day in their life, even though they claim to have maybe done that, and like being like, replicate this, and it's like, a fucking waterfall, crazy looking thing, and they're like,
no, I lied.
You have an hour to do it, and they're like, okay, fine, and they try to make it, and it's just it's bad.
Looks like a 12-year-old.
They get the instructions. they get that. It's not like they're just like, here you go, try to make this. It's like there is an iPad or
They
a
tell them how
tablet
to
with
do it.
instructions
Okay.
on how to do it. And there's the judge is like a professional
There's like 3 of them,
chocolatier
right?
guy.
Yeah, one of them.
The main hostess, she's fucking hilarious.
So what you're telling
She's
me
like a
is
comedian.
Go watch it.
they
whatever.
nail it.
They nail it to the fucking wall, brother. They make some
right.
really good shit. You kind
right.
of feel better about it at the end when you're like, yeah, my cookies don't look that good either, but at least they're cookies.
Well, the thing about it
Some of
too
these
is
people
that
make
at
some
the-
shit. You're just like, I don't know what the fuck.
I'm not eating that.
and the thing about each episode is there is a winner.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
like it's basically like whose is the least shittily put together here? Like which one looks the best?
I flourish in contests like that.
And so it's like, well,
Who's the
you
best at not being shitty?
yeah, so it's
the least worst.
So it's like I think I would probably thrive in that environment, right? Because like I don't cook, but like not like that.
Yeah.
But like I don't bake.
I'm
for
not a baker
certain.
per se.
But I understand a little bit of like sort of cooking science, I guess. So like I would probably do okay for the most part with like the general shape of things. And like that, I mean that's it, right? Like if you can get the general shape of things, I think you're gonna win. Because like literally everything else is just icing on the cake, so they say,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So like
Quite
or
literally.
fondant.
quite literally, yeah. So like that's what it is. And like half these people can't even fucking get the shape right. Like it's like a dude. It should be like that's supposed to be a skyscraper. It looks like a pyramid. Like what's going on? And it's
Dumb
like, well,
fucks.
I guess it fell in the oven, or it's terrible, dude. They're so bad, but it is funny.
It is,
and that's,
yeah.
And that's but it is like it's like the person who's. I mean, hey, Ben, Scott, Randy, your fucking cake, Randy, looks like a pyramid, but at least it has a shape, so you win. Hey, and that's all you got to do. Like Scott and Ben's, I don't even know. This isn't even a shape. I can't even begin to like put several shapes together to make this.
What
I don't know what this is.
What happened was it fell over. See,
There's a lot of cakes that are like actually not.
Scott
fully
kicked my
cooked.
leg the table while I was putting on the.
Like I don't understand
finishing
how
touches.
you ended up.
Don't
with
blame
Why
me.
is your pan? It's just filled with what looks like powder. I don't know
This is
what's happened here.
You've never had the powder cake. This is a powder cake.
from Japan.
Oh, I used
It
the
was
wrong
really
kind
big
of
in the
milk.
'80s.
Let's use powdered milk. Wrong jug, I guess.
Powdered milk.
Yeah, that's that type of show though. But it is funny. A lot of people have seen it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love
They have
that show too.
they have a holiday and a non-holiday season.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Good. It's kind of fun. It's fun to watch. Nice and short. Waste some time while you're wrapping presents. And then I did go and finish Castlevania.
Yes, you mentioned that.
Oh, I meant to turn that on this morning, and I didn't do that.
I had to go back and rewatch the first air quote part. Fuck you, Netflix.
Oh,
just
yeah,
call it a
Netflix,
season.
4 episodes.
Just call it a season.
No,
Have four. Just
I
call
thought
it
it
a
was
season.
good.
No, it's good. I just hate that they call it a part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, first season was good. Second season takes like a different, I don't know, like a different turn
yeah.
tone to it, but it's not bad. I still, enjoyed it. I look forward to a third.
How many episodes are in season 2? Did they do more?
I think they did 8.
I think.
Oh, so there's a lot more. Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot more story.
They're shorter. They're like 20 minutes.
So it ends up being about the same because they were like
yeah.
an hour.
I think they were like
Yeah.
30, 40 minutes
And they
in
did
the first
4
one.
episodes. I think they were just. It's like it's like the Netflix thing we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
They like let's make a season of it. Let's throw it and see if it sticks.
Yeah.
And it did. And so they're like, all right, well let's
Let's figure it out.
And then we'll
Really
put out
cool.
8 episodes
Yeah.
and make it appear as if we've more content. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? When really it's just divided episodes.
It's
Basically,
the same amount.
Yeah, it's the same.
It's
amount.
pretty good. I
Storyline's
liked it.
good. I kind of hope to see somebody dressed up as Simon Belmont at a convention.
There was
it?
like
seen it.
2 there was 2 Simon Belmonts at the last Comic-Con.
Nah. That's
Couple of younger guys, teenagers, whatever. But they like the
had the
vest
whip.
and the cape with the cross. That what do you call that? The vest harness thing. I don't know what the fuck you call it. But
Chest
they
rig?
They pulled it out. One of them had it like legit, like made.
Solidly
and the other
done.
guy was kind of like I threw it
Like
together
a
myself. But
corset type thing. Yeah, it's I like that. I like that cartoon. I like the first season.
yeah, it was really good.
And I haven't seen beyond that either, so I need to watch that one too.
It's a big turn since the last time we saw Castlevania in television form. Nintendo Kid.
Oh
I believe
shit!
it's the last
Yeah,
time I remember seeing.
Yeah.
I don't even like. Who was that character though?
Was it Simon?
It was Simon Belmont.
Was it Simon Belmont?
Yeah, it was supposed to be. They made him sort of
pompous.
This is
yes,
Johnny.
Is that the word you want to use? Pompous. Okay. We can use that.
This is the Netflix version of Simon is fantastic.
Yeah, it's good.
Really good.
Dude. I'll have to watch that. Like Castlevania, one of my favorite games of all time. I love it. I have a Castlevania shirt I wear.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
Love some Castlevania.
I think we have a Castlevania poster hanging up in the somewhere.
It's down here. It's not hung up, but we do have.
Yeah.
One.
All right.
It's the full Castlevania original box art.
Yeah.
It's a poster.
Word.
I love Castlevania. So I don't know why I haven't watched the second season yet, but I will put that on my list. I think I turned Netflix on today to do that, and then got distracted with that bird.
It's real easy.
Box.
Yeah, Netflix. There's
it popped right up, and I was like,
tell you
oh,
how many times
Yeah.
I've gone to I want to finish this, and then you just get sidetracked down some.
Yeah.
It's like YouTube as well. YouTube's the same way.
YouTube, yeah.
Anyway, cool. Yeah, now that I know, I'll have to check it out. But
totally worth it. Okay, so me and the boy have been watching Hot Ones on YouTube. Have you seen this? The All We Feast. First We Feast channel. Excuse me. First We Feast channel. They have a Hot Ones challenge where you're eating. There's 10 chicken wings, 10 different hot sauces. The last 4 or 5 hot sauces just being absolute nuclear fucking hot sauces. And I think Randy, you turned it on pointed me in that direction first.
Yeah, we
went
we talked
down
about it on the last episode, I think.
Did we?
Yeah, I think that's where we're doing that. Yeah,
we might have. I found the Kevin Hart episode quite entertaining.
Yeah,
and then
it's funny.
The things pop up in your suggested list or whatever. And Miles saw Tyra Banks. I don't know why, but he insisted that one, her right there with the long hair. He wanted to watch Tyra Banks eat some chicken wings, and she doesn't handle it very well. She gets quite flustered.
There's a handful of people on there that don't.
I've had to watch that specific episode probably 3 times.
Really?
Because if one pops up, I see Weird Al, or I think there was Jeff Goldblum. On Hot Ones, and I was like, oh, that might be funny. I'll watch it. He'll be like, I want to watch the one with the girl with the long hair, and he's talking about Tyra Banks, and for some reason he likes that episode.
Yeah,
kids are fucking weird.
I did see the Jeff Goldblum one, and it turns out that you're when you think about Jeff Goldblum, you're like, Jeff Goldblum, oh, he's kind of weird.
Yeah,
but then you watch that episode, and you're like, yeah, he's kind of weird.
Really?
Just
I haven't
weird.
seen him yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a weird ass episode of Hot Ones.
Sure.
So
okay.
It's Jeff Goldblum at his finest. Jeff Goldblum, more Jeff Goldblum than Jeff Goldblum normally. Jeff Goldblum's.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's really in there.
All right.
So it's a lot of Jeff Goldblum.
It is a lot of Jeff Goldblum, and
on hot sauce.
It's interesting. He's just a very
a weird
dude.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. He's cool, but he's just a weird dude.
Well, look at a lot of his roles,
his body of work. The Fly,
yes. Mm-hmm.
Jurassic Park.
The Fly was good.
Independence Day.
And
Independence
Ruxin's dad
was on the league.
Is he on the league?
Yes.
He was Ruxin's dad. I don't know that.
Yeah. That was a good one. His body of work is very extensive and strange as much as his personality. It's a good episode. Maybe we check that out after because it's pretty short.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right
so
on.
anyway, Hot Ones. Yeah, I love it. It's a good show.
It's a funny show.
Right on. You been watching anything, Tony? You said random.
Just random
shit.
Stuff. Yeah, just stuff on there
noise,
to fall asleep to usually. So
you gotta have white noise.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna turn this back a little bit.
Okay.
To video game subjects here.
Sure.
Gentlemen, we would be remiss or Amish, something like that.
We would be Amish.
If we didn't, at least, we would be Amish if we didn't talk about video games.
What you been playing?
What you been playing? What's been going on? It is the end of the year or the beginning of the year, depending on what time we release this.
We would be Amish if we didn't talk about video games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to
be.
I
We
don't
would be
wanna-
hesitant.
I don't want to be
You're right.
Amish.
Nobody, no.
No.
So let's talk about
Nobody randomly joins.
You guys ever
the
watched
Amish.
that show?
Joining
I think
Amish?
it's called or
Are you talking about the
I
one
don't
with
know.
people on Rumspringa?
There's an Amish show. I don't know, dude. Never mind. There's another show.
Let's just
There's
keep,
Amish people.
let's keep moving on.
They don't play video games.
What's going on in your video game worlds lately, gentlemen? Ben, have you gotten?
Well,
any
like
video game time?
I'm kind of torn right now between like Red Dead 2. I have a lot I want to do in Red Dead 2. It's just that I don't have the time. Like I don't have the the unsupervised time to go in and play it because I have a 3-year-old who's watching me and like he's like paying attention to everything I do. Get that guy. That's a bad guy. Shoot him. You know. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, I gotta turn this off. Or
Can't
I'm
teach you
playing.
that.
I've been doing a little bit of Battlefield 5. Which is a lot of fun. I actually have not done any of the online multiplayer, but I've been doing the war stories, which is sort of the campaign or the story mode or whatever. And they're all stealth heavy,
Really?
sneak in, plant a bomb, sneak out missions, and
You don't get to run and gun.
I'm
Is what
not
you're saying.
good at those. It's like you got to sneak past, 400 guys. You have to go in and blow up a plane or something. You have to sneak onto a German base and blow up a plane. And it's like, okay, here's a machine gun. Go do it. And I'm not supposed to use the machine gun. I'm supposed to like sneak up and knife guys. And you're supposed to
Why do they give you a
crawl
machine
around
gun
and be
then?
quiet. I'm like, why do I have this machine gun with all these bullets? So I'm having difficulty in passing the missions because I'm just like fuck it, and I go loud. I'm throwing grenades. I'm just like let reinforcements come. I have plenty of bullets. Just let me do this. Let me get to the objective, and I can't.
You're like, let me be the one-man
it's
army.
really hard. I'm on the step up above. It's not on not easy, whatever. I'm on like medium or difficult or whatever.
Like veteran or something like that.
It's not quite veteran.
Yeah.
No, there's one above me, but
okay.
It's very hard. It's very hard.
Sure.
It's very hard to sneak around, and it's very hard to just do it, just run around, just blowing motherfuckers away. It's
For some
difficult.
reason, alarms
Yeah.
keep going off.
Yeah.
One thing I know about you is that Metal Gear is not your.
No.
I couldn't. Yeah, I don't. I don't
mean,
have
that
the
is-
patience for it.
That basically,
I
you're
don't.
describing Metal Gear.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
man, oh man. I want to, there's guns everywhere. It's like, let me just grab this gun and kill a bunch of motherfuckers. And again,
Yeah.
that's why the 3-year-old can't watch it. Because
Yeah.
I'm blithering, whatever.
Well, did you play
it's
Splinter
fun.
Cell though? Or was that the one with what's his face?
Played a little. I played a little Splinter Cell. Splayed a little.
Splayed a little?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Played a little center spell.
Susu Studio. Yes, I played a little Splinter Cell.
Did you do okay at the sneaking in that one? No.
No.
Okay.
There's so much wrong with. There's too much wrong with the Splinter Cell. You're supposed to be this elite fucking ninja, and if you come face to face with a guy, at least in the first one, your only melee move was to kind of throw an elbow, like an elbow, and
Okay.
and if you threw the elbow and you were at somebody's back, like if you snuck up behind somebody,
yeah.
you would kill them. You would knock them out and kill them.
Yeah.
If they're looking at you, it's just kind of a slap in the face, and it just that was your only move to equip the gun. I would have to run and hide behind cover, equip the gun, and then the gun isn't. Your gun usually wasn't lethal. It was like a non-lethal, like a knockout airfoil bullet dart thing or something. I believe your pistol had you had like 8 rounds that were just bullets, and of course, maybe 6 or 7 of them don't hit him. I don't know. He's moving around.
There were missions that were in COD that were in the
Yes.
snow that you and Scott did
Yes.
years ago.
Yes,
That I remember
And
you
those,
had. They were stealth.
Those were
missions.
hard.
And it was,
I believe it was number
the
2.
funniest shit that I ever witnessed.
trying to crawl through the snow,
to-
and you had to like sit there and wait for the army to march
Yeah.
by while you're crouched in the bushes. And I'm like, I got a big gun in my hand right now.
Why don't I just end their lives now and win the war?
Yeah.
There was literally no one around. No one would see this. And it's like you do it, and it's like, oh, sorry,
Dang
your
it.
mission over.
Everyone saw it, and now they all know where I am, and they're all like, knocking on the door,
Yeah.
trying to shoot you in the face, and he's like, "Jeez."
Well, that's what happens when you try to solo take on an army.
Or or it could be worse. It could be like literally like Metal Gear. Like if you're discovered, you die.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, basically,
Yeah.
you're dead.
Well, you're discovered. Sorry, start that one over. You did it wrong, fuckface. Not supposed to go in guns blazing. The
I get it,
idea
yeah.
is not to get caught here.
Right.
That's how a lot of that mission ended was, oh, you got seen. It's
Yeah.
like, fuck it, shoot everybody. Grenade.
In Battlefield 5, some of them they give you like some missions. They start you off with five throwing knives.
Okay.
which are great. They are instant silent kills, but you only have 5, and you have to if you kill the guy, you have to go get the blade back.
If you want to
If you want
use
to
it
keep
again.
it,
Yeah.
And sometimes, I'm not going to climb the tower up there. I can snipe with the fucking
With a
throwing.
knife, yeah.
You can really.
It really has got some distance.
Throw it to
on
the top of the tower, and you hit the guy who's a man in the spotlight. He's
Ooh,
dead.
in the neck.
I'm not going to crawl up there and get the damn knife. I'm going to the next
Yeah.
room or
Sure.
area or whatever, and just knife, and
You don't pick
you
up
only have
any
5
more
of 'em. Yeah.
either.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
All right.
Yeah.
They leave the
weird.
trickiness for you.
Yeah,
You get to figure it out.
Yeah.
What about you, Randy?
Just Red Dead.
playing anything?
Just
Red
Red
Dead.
Dead. Yeah, I haven't even played. I think we played.
You said you made it pretty far in Red Dead. How?
Yeah. Well, I'm at about 75%, I think.
Oh,
somewhere
okay.
around there. But as
It's a
you
ways.
go,
So
as
you're
you,
good ways.
much
as you
close, I
go
think.
along, though, it gets better.
I don't even think I'm 20%.
Which is pretty. There's a long stretch there, in that 60 percentile, from 55 to 70%. It's a long stretch.
Okay.
It seems like time slows down during that stretch. At least it did for me. Once you get past that and over that hump, though,
Yeah.
it gets better.
You start
And
moving.
you're like, oh, okay. I don't want to get definitely no spoilers, but it turns pretty fucking dope. It gets
Cool.
to a place where you're like, okay, here we go. I'm
right.
feeling good about the direction we're heading now. And you sort of should already know if you're familiar with the story at all.
Yeah.
If you ever played the first one, where it's going to end up essentially.
Sure.
So you should know, the story up to that point. That's what this is. It's a prequel, right? So that's not a secret. Sort of the direction the story is going to go, but how you get there is so fucking good. It gets
Okay.
to a
Okay.
point where you're just and it's funny because it's there's all these little they don't spare any details. You're going through these things that seem to be everything you do is leading up to something,
Okay.
but they sort of let you do things in a way that make it fun. I don't know. It's I don't know how to explain it. And it's also getting you to a point of the story where you're oh, this is what, it's the prequel. So you're oh, this is why this is happening.
Yeah.
And it's interesting to see how you sort of get there. And it's, once you get past that 65 to 70%, it really starts coming together in a way that you're oh, okay, this is fucking dope. And and there are some correlations to the first game that this one has as well. But it's, I don't want to, no spoilers or anything. I really want to fucking talk about it more because it's fucking so good. But it's the Star Wars
No, it's
movies,
better off not.
when they first come out, how we don't talk about it.
I want you to. I want
yeah.
to ask questions, but I shouldn't. I
Yeah,
know
we'll
better.
talk. We'll talk later. But it's fucking. It gets fucking pretty good.
Right on.
And there's some cool shit in there. It's a real fan service. There's some fan service in there, and it's just it's fucking good, dude. I can't. That game is a fucking masterpiece, dude. It's it's Bethesda cranks out some shit that's okay, yeah, they worked a little bit on it. This is using the Fallout 76, for instance. It's using the Fallout 4. There's nothing real new.
Oh yeah.
It's just a little change in infrastructure as
Is
far
that
as
out yet?
Fallout 76.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's been out for a long
Yeah.
time. And so
Mid-November.
There's all these little changes in infrastructure that they do that are a little innovative. And the game itself, I have it. It's good, but this is Bethesda hands that shit out, and then Rockstar hands this out, and it's it's a masterpiece versus a half-hearted attempt at something. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not Fallout 76 is not that big of a change to me.
Okay.
As this is to Red Dead Redemption. Like it's so polished and nice, and like it's got its problems. It's got its Rockstar problems. Like even GTA.
Most games are gonna have
those
a few
Rockstar games in that engine. Like they have those problems. This one's no exception, really. As far as that's concerned. But I can say I've experienced fewer problems than I have, compared to other entries. But like. Yeah, it's the story and everything that goes along with it, all the side shit you can do, all the way that it's just it's a dope ass game, dude. I love it.
Sure.
I love it, and 5 out of 5 stars. That's all I'm saying.
Right on.
5 out of 5 randos.
Have you? I haven't had much time to play like the campaign. I've probably spent more time online
doing the multiplayer.
Yeah. Have you had a chance to play that at all?
No, that's been out for like a month, and I don't know if it's out of beta or not yet.
I think it's still beta.
Is it?
Yeah.
So I haven't
pretty rough.
jumped on there.
Yeah.
The multiplayer Red Dead is
I haven't done that. I'm just doing the
a
campaign.
couple minutes in.
And I'm not rushing it. It's not like I'm going marathon every day.
Yeah.
I just play an hour here and there when I can, and that's why I haven't beat it. Like a lot of people beat it at this point.
Sure.
Whatever. So I'm not like marathoning or anything, but like. When I do play, it's like a very like I've never had like a time where I sat down and played it, and I wasn't like I want to play more of that. Like that's really good. Mm-hmm. Like I want to keep playing, but like something you always got to do something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So but it's good to save and go back, and you're like, okay, I remember where we're at now, and like what's going on, and like the story is just it's really a rich, dense story full.
Yeah, there's a lot going on,
dude, and it gets so. Good like as it goes along, and like you get so invested, and like they've done such a good job like with the character development and the story itself, and like how everything intertwines that like even at the beginning you get really high and really low. When I say beginning, I mean when you hit like 40% ish, anywhere from 0 to 40%, and then the story evolves in such a way that like it just constantly does that to you, and it's just real good. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Like
really good storytelling.
It's just a good game. Yeah, and they've covered it all. Like there's music in that game. Like in Red Dead Redemption, I don't remember having any sort of like cut scenes where you're like writing and there's like music. In this one, they actually have full on fucking songs and shit.
Cinematics.
That are going on like while you're like writing and stuff. Like just to cut the monotony of writing, because there's a lot of writing that you do.
It is kind of weird. There's not really a fast travel. Like I mean, the map is huge, and you've got to go from point A to point B, and like your only choice is to ride there. Like you got to.
But there's like an auto ride, isn't there?
There is a fast travel, but it's quite expensive.
So there's a couple ways to fast travel, just to address your. What you're saying. So like you can so there's Stagecoach. There's also fast travel that you can do from your camp, but you have to unlock that at the beginning of the game by donating money to like your camp or whatever.
Okay.
We can cover that later, but like that's a thing you can do. And then on the back of your like Stagecoach, like the back of where you camp at, there's a map that pops up that you can use to like fast travel to different places. So there's that. Then there's the Stagecoach in any town.
Yeah.
And then there's the not the fast travel, but like you can auto ride. Like you can use the cinematic camera while you're riding to sort of. Like you can get up and walk away if you want, but like shit happens along the way because it's real time.
Yeah, I've seen several YouTube videos where the cinematic travel accidentally runs you off a cliff, or into a river or something.
So what I've noticed is that like you have to establish it. So like you're riding. Like I try to do it on a straight stretch.
Yeah.
And then what it makes you do is you have to hold down select, and then there's a little circle that pops up in the bottom right. And it fills up a little circle. Once it's filled, it disappears, and that means that it's on autopilot now. So, like, a lot of people, I think, are trying to get it into autopilot, and they just run off a cliff. And, like, it hasn't set in yet. They haven't timed it right. Mm-hmm. So, like, there is a little bit of skill involved with, like, setting it. Once you've set it, you can just get up and walk off. But, like, there may be some like robbers that pop out and like just cap your ass on the road. Like that can happen because they'll pull out
some
like
bandits, some highwaymen.
They'll pull out wagons in the road and like roadblock you and like shoot at you and shit while that's going on. Or like one time I had them like kick out like a cart on fire. And it like across the road,
spook
and, like,
your horse.
Yeah, and so like the horse like gets all freaked out or whatever, bucks you off, you fall, and then you get shot that way. So you do have to sort of like be there, but you can hear it, know. So like I'll set it and then like go like start some lunch or whatever, and then like I can hear it. It's in the earshot, so I could tell if something's going wrong.
But you don't want to go walk upstairs in your house, go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I would advise being somewhere near it.
Yeah.
If you're that concerned about it, otherwise you just die. And if you die, you lose money, but you're going to be like respawned near where you died. So even then, it's not the end of the world. It doesn't really matter. You just lose a little money. But money is pretty scarce in that game, so there is that too.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's your Red Dead travel tip for Red Dead Redemption 2.
Watch out for
Red
highway
Fill that
robbery.
circle up, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
Circle them wagons.
Gotta set it up right. Gotta time it right.
Yeah. What about you, Tony? Have you been playing anything?
Warcraft.
Been a little while since
Yeah.
I've seen you.
Wow.
Warcraft.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
New content patch hit out on mid-December, I think.
Yeah.
So made some changes, stuff. So just kind of been dicking around with that. So,
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing.
Is it
spectacular.
fun? Do you
Yeah.
like it?
Yes, I do.
When's the new
Raids out January 22nd. So,
January? Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So end of the month.
Okay.
So
Right on.
There you go.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
You've been
haven't.
off. Did you get your AOTC? Have you
I
done
have
that yet?
not yet.
Not yet?
Still have not.
That's a tough one to get. Like that's
Yeah.
a tough one to be like not in a guild group and get.
Yeah.
It's just that's a hard ass fight, dude. Like it's a pain in the ass.
It's not even hard. It's just it's a fight that if you don't have certain classes there, you can't do this certain mechanic quick enough,
Yeah.
and it makes the fight more difficult.
Or people
So,
just need to be really good at playing their classes
Yeah.
and haven't done like orb carrying and shit.
Yeah.
And, like that's the tricky part. That
yeah.
makes it
So
hard.
so
It's not even on you as an individual. Really.
yeah,
There's
like
nothing you can do.
there's not a whole lot individually I can do to make things go well, and so it's a fight where there's a lot of gimmick, and you need very specific things to counteract that gimmick.
Okay.
And it's obnoxious because of that. So, and it makes it more difficult than it should be. So,
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody not playing, like you're saying, somebody's not playing their part right. Fuck everything
yeah,
up.
or like
be.
if they're not if you don't have like 2 of this class and 3 of this class, then you can't even do the fucking fight, which is stupid.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. That sucks. But at least you're having fun with it.
yeah,
I think that's
you go.
yeah.
that's the bigger part.
Outside of that, yes, I've been having a decently good time with it. So,
time. Right on. I downloaded a little last week.
What'd you download?
I downloaded the free Xbox game, Mercenaries. They released the free game for Xbox. Was an original Xbox game, Mercenaries.
okay.
That game does not translate well.
No,
I don't necessarily know if
Not at
it's
all?
translate or if just the game itself because
didn't hold up.
it does not.
Well, they have
hold
to.
up.
It had to be. If you're playing it on a 1, it had to be backwards compatible. Like it had to be redone to play on the 1.
Certain parts of it, probably. Yeah.
Possibly, yeah. I just think the game sucked. Like it's one of those 3 buttons work in the whole game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're not like it's not exactly like you're allowed to just go out and it's
Sure.
very different going from one of those games where you're open map, free world. You get to your checkpoint, you do what you want, you figure it out. To no, you go down this one road.
Sure.
That's all you do. You figure out when you want to blow them up, but you go down the one road. It just didn't work. So I got rid of that real fast. It was not very entertaining. Did not
That's
hold
a
up.
waste of RAM. All
Yeah.
right.
But then I did see finally Crackdown 3 actually has a release date.
Ooh.
They
Yeah.
finally are saying like it's coming out first quarter of 2019. I think February or March.
Yeah.
when they said it
So
was
probably
coming
next 3 months or so.
Yeah, a couple months. So I went back and I actually found Crackdown 3 was like free to install.
No shit.
So I don't know if it's like because I previously owned it way
Sure.
back when, or if they were like have it for free. But I downloaded that. I just been running around blowing shit up. Kind of fun. It's one of those games you can pop into, and it's not like Red Dead.
Isn't that the one
where
with
it's going to
the-
take 2 hours to do something? It's like, hey, just
5
run
minutes
around
and you're
just go
done.
shoot
Yeah.
some shit. Like it's not hard to start and go.
Was that Terry Crews in the?
The new one. I don't
Yeah.
know if he was in the
Is that 4?
original. 3 is the new one coming out.
Okay. Yeah. No, I don't think he was in the original.
No, I don't think he was in the original, but it looks good. It's still fun to go around and shoot gangbangers and, blow shit up as much as you can, jump around as like a super cop. It works.
Yeah.
It's good. Just kind of waiting.
Leveling buildings and shit, right?
Yeah.
That's part of the Crackdown.
That's supposed
Right?
like that's what's supposed to be like the new big upgrade of
I don't know what the holdup is with this game. Like,
what are they waiting for?
Look, I think at this point it's overblown to a point where, like, when they do release it, people are going to be like, "Oh, that's all right, I guess."
I think it'll suffer from the No Man's Sky syndrome.
Yeah, it's not going to be good.
No,
as good.
Well, and I
will
think
be amazed if it's like, oh my god, this is the most amazing game ever. I just don't feel like it's going to be that way.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I think a lot of the hype, like you're saying, was there's it's going to be grander than what it actually is.
Yeah,
because if you can literally just blow up the fucking whole building from the get go, everything's going to be so much easier. But I'm sure there's penalties and stuff to take it back if you just blow fucking every building up in the whole damn town.
Yeah,
but it looks good. Multiplayer online looks fun. It really does seem like one of those games that you don't have to be too involved in the game.
Sure. Okay.
Storyline or character building. You unlock guns. You unlock.
Yeah, you're
like
unlocking
you
just
run around and
guns and ammo.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of a sandbox, isn't it? Just kind of a open world.
Yeah.
I mean,
like I don't even remember what the time. It's Central City, I think it was.
Sure. Okay.
And it's like, go do whatever you want. I think eventually everything opens up, but they finally announced it, and I was looking for something easy to play.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't involve too much time in case I get bored with it pretty quick.
Yeah.
So Crackdown filled that void for me.
Okay.
And then of course there's a bunch of new stuff like right around the corner that's coming out. What? Crackdown 3 coming out. Ace Combat 7, I believe that's coming out for Xbox One. That was probably one of the best.
I like Ace Combat.
Yeah.
I think I played like 3 or 4. Mm-hmm. And a little bit of 6.
I think the last one I played was 5.
Yeah,
but they were
maybe 5, maybe a little bit of 5.
I don't ever remember playing a bad Ace Combat.
No, yeah,
they were all really good.
Like, it was intense. Yeah, the dogfighting
was fun.
Even in the old World War II stuff or the newer modern jets, like I was entertained.
Yeah,
it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's fun, and even like the ground missions. Like I think. Because I might be mixing a little bit of the newer Top Gun that came out that was...
Oh, yeah. No.
Not good, but not bad, but not good.
It was... Sure. It wasn't a bad air combat sim, but they're like... I never made it past... There was one mission I never made it past in Top Gun where you had to defend some tanks or something on the ground.
Defend a convoy.
I couldn't... I'm trying to remember. Like you only had so many lock-on missiles, like 6 or 7, like heat-seeking missiles, and you take everybody out, and then another wave comes, and it's like, okay, I have to take out like 6 more guys, but
just with machine guns.
Yeah, just with the machine guns, and you're like, okay, and that's hard. It takes a few minutes to buzz a fighter down with just machine guns. Is hard.
Yeah,
and I never. Yeah, I don't think it was a tank. It was like a squad of guys trying to run, and they ended up getting sprayed. And I never made it past that.
Yeah, you got to watch the ground.
Yeah,
I don't know. Really, you got to watch out.
Sure.
What else is coming out? We got Overkill's Walking Dead.
Right,
is coming out. This actually looks like a pretty interesting Walking Dead.
This is a different
apocalypse
one, yeah.
variant.
This is like a MMO Walking Dead, right? Or right?
I think so.
Like a multiplayer.
It's like a multiplayer first person.
Like a. Well, I guess I'll say squad. So it's not an MMO exactly, but it's like a 2 or 3 people in a party,
like a Left 4 Dead sort of situation,
4,
maybe.
yeah.
Or?
Yeah,
okay.
A little more. I believe it's supposed to be first person shooter. Which is a step up from Left 4 Dead. Because let's be honest, first person shooter is always easier than third person.
Yes,
but it looks good. It mixes zombies, Walking Dead, apocalypse-nicity, scavenging for stuff, which is always like 90% of any game is going and finding stuff.
Yeah,
unfortunately,
scavenging,
they
crafting,
just don't give you everything. That's coming out soon. Anthem
Yeah, February
Oh, we've been waiting
22nd,
for
I
this.
think.
February.
Right.
Yeah, this is one that's been
Yeah.
waiting for a while.
This is like where people are basically like Iron Man.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
You're in big suits. Yeah.
Well, you're in a
around.
javelin, Ben.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
Javelin, right?
Let me
Right.
break it down for you. No,
Educate me.
It's coming out.
That's coming out. And then Ben, I know you and I were both thoroughly disappointed with Far Cry 5.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen the Far Cry New Dawn?
Yes,
trailer?
I have seen the new Dawn trailers, and I don't give two shits about it. I'm not going to play it. Not interested.
Yeah.
Far Cry cut the umbilical, and I'm not ever going back.
Okay. I'm torn because
Yeah,
it is.
you
It's
should
like
be.
it's.
You should be.
It
They
is,
gut
and
checked you. Yeah.
It fucking gut checks the shit out of you. Really pisses you off about it.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Hey, we're gonna add."
It insults you for purchasing
I
their
don't believe. I don't believe it's a full game.
No, it's not.
It's like an it's like an expansion.
It's the end of the first game, but now it's a DLC.
Yeah.
Now it's
And
it's like a
another
DLC
$40
extra
bucks.
chap. Yeah, another $40. Fuck you. Yeah. No
Yeah.
thanks.
So we'll see. It looks
Done with
interesting.
I blame Destiny for that.
Well, there's a number of games that's an issue with, but yeah.
Let's blame them all.
I blame World of Warcraft for that.
You could blame EverQuest before World of Warcraft. They did it before them, so.
All right.
I still blame World of Warcraft.
Okay. A couple of other things coming out.
What you got?
Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out January 29th.
Yeah, dude.
Right.
I know
coming out soon.
that's not as
Soon-ish.
big on your guys' list, but I know that Randy's a big fan of that
No,
one.
yeah.
I think I played the first one. Time ago.
And was there a couple of others that caught my eye. Devil May Cry 5 is coming out in March, as well as The Division 2.
Oh, yeah.
It's coming out,
Clancy.
so-
Yeah.
New Clancy game.
Yeah.
New Clancy MMO, right? That's the Clancy MMO.
I think so,
I
yeah.
honestly never got any stick time with
I
the
didn't
first
play it.
division.
I played a little bit of it. It was all right. It just suffered from the third-person shooter.
Did it, in your opinion?
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
And it's not, it works in some games. It works in others. It
Yeah.
doesn't work in others. And if they had taken from the Recon and allowed you to switch to a first person shooter,
Sure.
like if you're indoors or something like that,
Ghost
like you're
Recon?
trying
Yeah,
to
yeah.
you're trying to look around a corner, that's great.
Where you
All
need
of
to
it-
do it.
Yeah, when you need to
Yeah.
do it, that's awesome because it allows you to be way more tactical.
Yeah.
Third person, if you can't peek around the corner, makes it
Yeah,
hard.
if you can't and if you can't move your camera around or something,
Makes it real difficult.
makes it real hard.
Yeah.
I get that.
When you look at your character and you're like, he's literally looking around the corner. I can't see
Why
around the
can't I
corner.
see?
Why can't I see around the goddamn corner?
Last thing I saw here as well is also in March. Toe Jam and Earl, the old school.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
there's a Toe Jam and Earl Back in the Groove coming out in March 1st.
Very nice.
What console is that on? Or is that...
It looks like it's coming out on everything: PS4, Xbox, Switch, PC.
Cool.
So
That could be cool.
you can play it on whatever you want.
I've been waiting.
Oh,
for
that'd
that.
be just a good 2D
Ever since-
platformer.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know what it looks like. I didn't even realize there was one coming out, but I saw that and I was like, oh, I remember those games.
Yeah, dude. Panic on
Yeah.
Funkatron, dude.
Yep. Yep.
That was a good one. I did hear Nintendo has announced like the Classic and the SNES Classic. They're going to stop production
Again.
again
Yeah.
Until
Until next Christmas.
Yep.
next Christmas.
Good luck. Good night and good luck.
But it's I don't know. The more I watch it, it's like I can just get those.
I actually have both of them. So.
Yeah, no, yeah, I know you've got both of them.
Yeah.
and it's fun. It's cool
I've
to
heard-
plug
just have
that
the
in.
one.
But
Did
it's
you get
I've
both?
heard that you have both of them, but I don't know that you do.
I
haven't seen it.
I brought over the
played it.
SNES one.
Yeah, the SNES
and we
was
played
easy.
that.
I was talking about the NES.
Here?
I didn't
The-
think it-
yes, here in the garage on one of our recording nights.
Yeah, we played it right there.
The NES, I actually haven't even unboxed it yet. To be honest,
Did you get it for Christmas?
no, I got it for my birthday.
Oh. Did you get one? You got one?
Got one for last Christmas.
Oh,
Got
I
the
thought they were both
SNES,
for your birthday.
and then got the most recent one for my birthday.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
It's one of
Well,
those
that's
that-
fun. Did you get a PlayStation?
No,
Oh, okay.
nobody bought those apparently.
Oh, that's right. That's the other thing.
the mini PS2 thing.
PS1, yeah.
Sorry,
You
that
know
was
what?
my
I
way
would
of
buy it
contributing
for-
to the news.
So there's a few of those available.
yeah. Or there's all of them
Freddy's.
available apparently.
Walgreens. I don't
I think
know.
they're in the $5 Walmart bin.
Hell, I'll take it for $5. There's a couple of games on there I would play the shit
I know
out
that
of,
they.
dude.
I know that they've.
There's a couple really good
was
games.
Speaking to somebody
They're
yesterday,
easily
they
hackable.
actually
Jetmoto.
they did apparently
Yeah, yeah.
reduce the price on them. So
Okay.
Oh, of course.
so
I'm
they've
going
gone down in
shopping.
price.
As well as-
Also,
I don't
they're-
know that they're $5 though.
But Ben promised.
Don't quote me on that.
Ben
Isn't
promised.
there a Atari classic?
So that hasn't come out yet.
Oh,
There was
it's
the
not?
Atari, not
The
an Atari
2600?
Classic. There was like the new Atari thing they were making. Is that what you're talking about?
No, not
that's
their
not out
new
yet.
console. I've heard
Okay.
that Atari is working on a new console and blah blah blah. That might be neat, whatever. But there was a Atari 2600
like a flashback, I think.
flashback, like basically like a
I think
Nintendo
that's what they're
classic.
called. Yeah.
It's a
Oh,
little bit
maybe that
smaller,
has
and
come
it
out,
had,
yeah.
you know, like two controllers and you
And
had
a joystick,
the old Pitfall and Asteroids, fucking games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. Maybe that
Not
did come
released
out.
yet?
I
Okay.
don't know. I don't know at this point. I thought you were talking the new console that had the capability of playing a lot of those old ones.
I don't
this,
know.
I
This
don't
is what you're talking about.
Yeah, what we got here? The Flashback 9 Gold HD.
That's a stupid name.
Classics and new hit titles included.
If you're going to play your Frogger, you're going to want that in HD.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives
You get your
it's got
4K
a couple.
Frogger.
It's got like two. It looks like two wireless joysticks, and a console with buttons. It's got like 4 buttons instead of switches.
Yeah.
But it seems to resemble the
Yeah.
2600. Yeah.
That could be entertaining though. Like that's
Frogger.
That's a look at. Some of those games
It's got
though. Like,
Pitfall, you know, the
Centipede,
normal.
Pitfall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Atari.
There you go.
The old
catalog.
arcade
That's
classics.
Yeah.
cool.
hopefully Atari makes a better game decisions than
curious.
all the other ones.
I mean, we've got
made.
most of those on the RetroPie, I think, but
Yeah, well,
They're still
Actually, I don't
They're
know.
still there. But yeah, they're just- again, hopefully they make better game decisions than
Yeah.
Nintendo or PlayStation
Yeah,
did. They fucking pick terrible fucking games.
I mean,
man.
there's some good ones on there, and then there's some like you're just like, wow, that was really selected.
and they
Unfortunately, they outweigh the good games on the system, and you're
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
they purposely don't include the real gems.
Yeah.
Well, I think some of those they might not have had the license to do too. I think that there may be stuff that we didn't see or hear about as well. So,
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
mean,
I'm sure
anything's
there is,
possible,
but
I
I'm
guess.
sure there's probably more they could have kept thinking.
sure.
But we'll see. We'll still keep looking out for Atari, the new Atari. What are they calling it?
I don't know.
It's supposed to be a console.
Super happy fun console.
Happy Fun Time.
Sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love Happy Fun Time. Happy Fun Time is fucking great.
Word.
Happy Fun Time HD console.
Hell yeah! In 4K HD.
I don't know about 4K. It just said HD.
Well, everything's
So.
4K now. It better be. So kind of drawing here to an end. Anybody got anything? I mean, what's your last fucking words?
I want everybody to
No.
have a happy new year.
Ooh.
Yeah.
2018 has been,
Long. So long.
I'll just use the word, and also, I mean, there's been years before here, but the last handful of years have been sort of unsavory, if you will. So, you know, I hope everyone has a better 2019 than they had a 2018. That's my main sort
Yeah.
of wish to everyone, really.
What about you, Tony?
I just got to
race.
say kudos. I mean, that's pretty much it, I think.
I mean, how bad can it be? Aren't those the famous last
Yeah.
words?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to say that now. I'm just going to say,
What's
Well,
the worst
no.
that could happen? Well,
I
we
hope
already-
you have a better
we already
next
elected
year.
Donald Trump. Yeah.
I just
So
hope you have a better next year. That's
2019
all.
should be different. Hopefully.
To 2019. Yeah. You know, thanks for listening for 2018. To all our listeners that have listened for a full year for us. Sorry about some of the technical difficulties.
You'd think we'd get
Yeah,
better.
we had a few lost. Yeah, we had a couple. We had like
some
more
lost
lost
episodes.
episodes this year than
You'd
we
think
have
with technology we'd get better, but it turns out
that is
it's
such
the
a pain.
opposite.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It gets worse sometimes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Well, hopefully next year not so much the case.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Ben? Any last words for 2018?
You know what? Don't hesitate anymore. Just go for it. Go get it.
Yeah.
Go,
YOLO.
Like you want to take that trip? Take that trip. You want to make that jump? You want to go get your fucking motorcycle endorsement? Go do it, man. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?
Dicks out for Harambe.
Go fucking do it.
I
don't know about Harambe, but go do it.
Not going to wear that shirt.
Dicks out for NGPDX.
There we go. I'll wear that shirt.
Hashtag. Can we make that a thing?
Sure.
All right, it is now.
You could try.
Can we ask for tits out, please? Tits out for it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm gonna ask for that.
Fly.
I'm gonna ask for that as opposed to dicks out for Nameless Gamers. But yeah,
Good luck with that.
All
Hope that works out for you.
hey, you gotta try. Gotta ask. So yeah, it's kind of drawn to an end here. Once again, thanks for listening. Thanks for joining us. If there's anything you guys want to hear us talk about, any questions for the gamers,
leave us a comment or a question.
leave us a comment, leave us a question, send us something, a video, talk to us. Let's know what's going on.
Yeah. You can do that on Facebook by searching for Nameless Gamers PDX on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
That'll work.
We have a Twitter. You can tweet. We do a tweet. We have a tweet.
We twiddle.
Tweeter.
We are
Do
some
we twiddle?
tweeting motherfuckers.
It's I lagged out. If you want to find us on there.
If you want to go slightly more direct route, we have Nameless Gamers PDX at Gmail.
Yeah,
Not come the old-fashioned way. The really old-fashioned way is email, Tony.
Well, yeah, anymore. Yeah.
And then we have patreon.com/I lagged out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can reach us there.
Yeah.
So there's several,
for the first 20
several
subscribers,
options.
Tony will show his tits out for Nameless Gamers PDX.
Oh,
Special Patreon release right there. That's going to happen, Tony. It's going to happen. You better start working on them guns, bro.
Basically,
start doing your workouts.
Basically, what that's going to look like is it's going to be an animated GIF. And it's just going to be Scott on one side and Ben on the other, and just one slap apiece.
Wait, what?
On the left and right.
Oh, yeah, I'll slap.
Whoa.
That's all you get.
Dude.
That's all you get. That's all we're capturing. No, I'll leave your faces out of it,
Okay.
obviously. Someone's got to hold the fucking camera. I don't know what you want me to do.
Oh, yeah, you just you want the camera.
Yeah, someone's got to do it.
Hold it.
Somebody's got to get the right view.
I mean, we have to get this operation pulled together somehow. Anyway, I don't know.
Yeah. Here we go.
Hashtag dicks out for Nameless Gamers PDX.
All right. So for that note,
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
I hate this map.